helps to also understand some of the other mechanisms for securely authenticating users. And these could be from a business to business perspective or business to consumer perspective. And we'll start here with the business to consumer. And this is where a user tries to log into, say, an application. Perhaps you've designed a new web app, but instead of requiring, a whole new identity to be created, you might still offer that, but you could offer them, log in as Google, log in as Facebook. Those are things you've probably seen as you browse the web. Well, Azure AD B2C is the mechanism by which you do this. It's a cloud identity solution built for web and mobile applications, and it's highly scalable to hundreds of millions of identities. It works by enabling authentication for social accounts and enterprise accounts. And so you can bring those accounts into Azure AD B2C and then associate them with your application. So you can use those authentication mechanisms you see on the right-hand side without you having to manage, that user saying they are who they say they are. You rely on those services to do it. You then decide what the user can access once they've authenticated with one of those services. And that's B2C, so that's a consumer-driven option. Then we've got B2B, which is business to business. And this is a little bit different. And this really allows us to work with other partners. So it allows us to collaborate with partners outside of our organization. Users basically receive an email with a confirmation link upon invitation. And then imported users are Azure AD external user objects. So that's the difference. The authentication is all happening at the other, company's Azure AD, but now there are external user objects that we've imported in because we've got this trust relationship with our partner. Then they have access to shared apps, resources, documents, etc., whatever we decide once they're authenticated. A little bit similar to the B2C option, but again, we're using a partner relationship here to do it. Partners access with their own credentials. So again, we're not managing that identity. They own the credentials, we don't, but they get enterprise level security because it's still Azure AD. They're still using Azure AD on their side. We still have the ability to decide what they can do once they're in our system. And that's B2B and B2C in a nutshell for you.